What's good, Yarkanation? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that I don't really talk about that much, or it might be a little bit different from my usual videos. I just wanted to talk about boxing coaches and boxers. So a lot of boxers or a lot of people getting into boxing might know that, you need a good boxing coach who knows what he's talking about to teach you. Some people think they can train themselves, but in reality, that won't really get you really far. As I've been in the game of boxing, I haven't even been in for too long, maybe 2 years and a half. I've just noticed like the type of coach you have can either make you or break you. And I'm not talking about like let you down or make you give up or anything. I'm talking about like can either lead you onto the right path or the wrong path. If you're a boxer, you probably know the feeling like when you have a coach, he's kind of like the number one thing to you. Like everything he says, you kind of believe it. If he tells you, you're not that good, you're not really going to believe it. If he tells you you are that good, you are going to believe it. If he tells you you're ready for this fight, you're going to believe it. If he tells you you're not going to believe it. And that kind of falls into everything else. Like if you have someone who's going to control you pretty much, you have to make sure you have the right person who's controlling you. There's a couple components I feel like about it. One of the components is like having a good boxing trainer, someone who knows what he's talking about when it comes to boxing. So he knows like his stuff. He's been around the sport. He knows what's right, what's wrong. He knows how to teach you the proper techniques. He knows the priorities of boxing. And then there's also like a good coach who's like he knows how to coach you. He knows how to teach you. He knows how to talk to you. Like a good coach can be a good coach in any sport. And then there's another part, which is like a good person. Have that sense of character where he's a good person, You can trust him as a good person, that he's not going to like screw you over or anything. So moving on from that, I just wanted to like lay that little foundation out. When you go into boxing, there's a lot of different people. You might have some good coaches. They're a good coach, but they're not that good at a boxing trainer, Those guys are still good coaches because they're still going to learn with you. They're still going to teach you good stuff. But then there's some people who are really good trainers, really good coaches, but really bad people. And it's like, talk about a bad person. I'm talking about someone that literally does not care about boxing. He's just there for your money. Some coaches are like that. You might think like, no, it's not really like that. Like, yeah, it's just a stereotype. No, some coaches really do only care about the money. You really have to pick the right person who's going to be in your corner because like I said earlier, the coach influences the fighter so much, and whether you like it or not, you're going to be influenced by him. So pick a good coach. Now, for a lot of the beginners starting up, maybe they might take this the wrong way. They might think, okay, I just joined the gym. My coach is not really focusing about me. He's not doing stuff like pads with me or any of that stuff. It's not what I mean. When you're a beginner, you do have to kind of prove yourself, as in you have to work for it. You have to show that you're dedicated and stuff like that. And you will grow on your coach. Your coach will see that and he will invest in you. And you can tell, like you're going to have a gut feeling of like, okay, I got to like prove myself to him. And you can see the way he treats other fighters. Some coaches are not like that. Some coaches literally take advantage of you. They see that you really want to get better at the sport and they take advantage of you, whether it comes to money or anything else. They do take advantage of you. Like I said, those three characteristics of being a boxing coach, being a good trainer, a good coach, and a good person. Some coaches have none of those, but they're still successful. You might see them having good fighters, but a lot of them might leave and then come back. They might have like just a good location or a good gym. You really have to look into who you're choosing. If you're there for a while and you know like, okay, this guy's not really that good, don't fall into a lot of the things that they might say. A lot of coaches like to sell dreams, which means like they don't put the effort in you and you're putting the effort and they're trying to make everything seem like it's easier. That's a very big red flag. Having a coach that does want you to reach high levels is good, but having a coach who sells you dreams means they don't put in the effort at all. They're never training you. And you can tell they kind of really don't know what they're saying. The main reason they sell you a dream is to keep you there and put down other gyms. They'll sell you dreams and they'll try to make everyone else look bad, They'll try to make it seem like they're so good because everyone else is bad. All the other gyms don't really know what they're saying. If it's a coach like that, that's a very big red flag because not only does that show that they're not really that good of a person, they also don't back up their words with their actions, They might say all this stuff about how they're so good and everything, but they don't train you. A boxing coach, he's a good person and a good coach when he doesn't really want to take the credit. The credit comes to him. But when it's a boxing coach who tries to take all the credit for himself, like his fighter wins and he says, my fighter won, rather than saying, for example, like, oh, this guy won, like his name. Some simple stuff like that you can pick up. And I just want everyone to have this in the back of their mind because you can't really go into a gym and be like, okay, right away, he's a good or a bad coach. But over time, you'll pick up, and I just want you guys to know from watching this video, like you can be aware of the background. You don't want to waste time in that gym, be trapped there, over some false concept of loyalty or something like that. That's another thing I wanted to move into. Loyalty, the idea of loyalty. What is there to be loyal to? I'm asking you guys a question. What is there to be loyal to? Loyalty is a two-way road. Someone's loyal to you, you got to be loyal to them. My coach is putting in the time and effort for me. I'm going to be loyal to him. Not only am I going to stay in the gym, I'm going to show up every day. I really want to make him proud, and I really want to make him feel like this was worth it. I didn't put in all this time for this kid who just left me, or he just quit boxing and started becoming some random bum. It's not even always about switching gyms. It's about like putting that effort. Loyalty is not coming to a gym like it's a cult and then having to stay there because you have some friends there. You know, that's not loyalty. But coach is really like not caring about you at all, and he's not that good when it comes to coaching. Maybe you might think that he's a good boxing trainer. You might think he knows boxing. That's the situation that happened with me. But later on, I found out he didn't know anything about boxing either. You might think that he knows boxing. But if he's not a good coach and he's not a good person, as in he's scamming you, or you can tell like he's taking advantage of you, there is no loyalty there. Like, you're not getting better. And again, I link this back to the beginning. If you're a beginner and you're not sure, like, okay, my coach is not investing in me, I'd say take some more time and keep training, because sometimes you do need to prove that to a coach. It might seem like he's not caring, but sometimes he wants to see if you're going to actually put in the work, and he wants to see if you're serious. So again, I just want everyone to keep these in the back of their mind. This is not like some step-by-step guide to how you evaluate stuff. This is just food for thought, you know? And a lot of these boxers that watch my videos, or a lot of the boxers, will know what I'm talking about. They'll understand what I'm saying. But yeah, like I said, loyalty. Don't throw away your career because you have a couple of friends at the gym who will feel bad if you leave, you know? Because eventually they'll leave. If they know what's best for them, they'll leave too. You have to be loyal to yourself, number one. And if someone's loyal to you, that counts as being loyal to yourself. You have to be loyal to them back. But if they're using you, there's no loyalty there, you know? But yeah, overall, I don't want to make this video too long. I want to do a story time in a couple of videos about one of my coaches. And this is like a crazy story because it keeps on getting better and better, honestly. And everyone all my friends kind of know about it. All my current coaches know about it. But I'll say that for another video because it's very interesting. But I just want to let all these fighters know, you know, don't ruin your career over some sense of loyalty, something that doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist. There's no loyalty there. Boxing is not a cult. You know, a good coach doesn't want all that glory for themselves. They want to see you do good, whether it's with them or with someone else. Like, for example, I always see these guys who are amateurs, sometimes they move away and go turn pro with another coach, and their coach themselves sends them, you know? Like, my coach sent his own son to go work with another coach. It's all about doing what's best for you, you know? But that being said, you also don't want to snake people, you know? You want to do what's best for you because this sport is very competitive. Like, you always want to be looking to get better and better and better and better. And having the right coach can take you to the next level, trust me. And it might be hard to find a good coach. You might not think that there's good coaches around. You might see from the outside, maybe they don't have good fighters, or maybe they do have good fighters, but you don't really know. But through time and through experience and going to other gyms to spar and through talking and meeting new boxers, you're going to know. So just trust the process. But I just want to let everyone know, just keep this in the back of your mind. Just food for thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a random video. I don't even know since when I got this serious. I'm not even that serious. Like, I'd be like trolling and doing random videos. But I was like, yo, I just want to make this video real quick. And yeah, if you're new here, make sure to follow my Instagram and TikTok. That's kind of where all the stuff about my other coach, like, I've been kind of teasing it, and I want to make a video on it. Anyways, yeah, subscribe for more, like, comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.